everybody, it's me, Gary Butterfield, playing Darkest Dungeon. Modded edition. So I had, I mentioned I uploaded the first modded one. It's going to show up soon. I recorded a huge batch of these. I'm going to keep recording because it's fun. I'm like obsessed with the game now because these mods have reinvigorated this game I already loved. That's pretty fun. As far as how the estate's going though, not great. Not doing great on heirlooms. I upgraded the guild, the training regimen a couple times because it was just costing me so fucking much to get people up and at them. So I had intended to bring some people into a veteran wield dungeon to start leveling up the wield. However, cannot afford to get them into fighting shape. So I'm entering the money grind part of Darkest Dungeon. It's real. It's a bummer. Eventually you get to the point where money is no problem. But about, a quarter of your way through the game, which we're going to be a little less than that because of all the mods and because of the pace that I'm taking, which is very slow. I admit that. You're into the money grind. I'm in the money grind. I need some antiquarians to pop up. I might mod some in. Also of note is I did a couple other mods I added to the game. I forgot to activate them for this playthrough, but it won't matter because I don't need them yet. They'll show up on the next video, presumably. A lot of more trinkets, a couple more classes, things like that, just for funzos. I need an antiquarian to show up, and once I get that antiquarian, I'm going to treat it like it's precious to me. So, real quick, let's take a tour. These antiquarians I've disrespected. Oh, there's only one dead one. All the rest of them have been dismissed. But Chris Connolly, who was killed by a swine zerker, I should have treated you better. I need you. So in the Hamlet, we got Jeremy Greer, Andrew Missile, and Weeplore getting rid of some stuff. I know you're saying, hey, why you're out of money? Why do you keep throwing people in the sanitarium to get rid of stuff? Gotta get rid of stuff. It's just, can't have these negative quirks, can't have these forced interactions. It will cost you more in the long run. I truly believe that. One of the mods I'm including that has not been upgraded yet is a revamp of the Nomad Wagon. Really excited about that. It adds a weird rare. It rebalances the prices. So, like, a rare trinket is not 25,000 fucking gold. But then also add some cool tarot card trinkets to kind of fit the theme. I'm into that. This week, instead of leveling up the wield, we're doing a suicide squad with 4 people fresh off the wagon who I'm not expecting to have come back. We are advancing the game a little bit and doing some mod content just because I am using 3 new classes and because I'll probably get a Falconer Dream from this. I'm into that. We're also gathering 3 grain sacks for bumper crop here as this town event. Makes provisioning the next thing free. So basically no matter what, I can take out a real crew next sesh. Here's our crew. I didn't bother to rename them just because, they're just for one thing. I know people dig it when they get named after suicide squads. I'm not running out of commenters to name things on. I'm running out of, I don't have everybody kind of like in a spreadsheet like I should. I just open up one of the videos and look. That's how I tend to do it. And could not find 4 new names in time. So here's who we got. Cavalier. He's calm, which is lousy. Low damage on the first round, but better accuracy after the first round. Started at level 2. Unable to prevent the ambush. Gonna be our primary healer and stress healer. Also stunning, doing stuff in the front line. And he's also level 1. Anticipating some good stuff out of Cavalier here. Less so Bergwit, who is... Oh, and I forgot, actually. I can send these trophies. Do I trust the mod? Because trophies come back to you. They're boss items. So these should come back to me. I'm not going to risk them, though, because they're too cool. Anywho, got Bergwit here. Cannoneer. He's safe, which is... doesn't matter. Educated, which means he's going to gain a lot of resolve XP. I'm probably not going to keep him. Feels no pain, though. Damage resistance is really good. Could mostly just be lighting the fuse. Kaboombin. He's going to be losing some accuracy. Not going to hit everything. Also have the ability to minefield, since he's up front, on the first person to get a riposte. Which is cool. That's a good skill. It can also mark for increased accuracy. So I can, on the mark, light the fuse. Kaboom on particularly pernicious enemies. Got a Ghostbuster. Pair of casuals here. Tolan in the back. Hard-skinned is pretty good. Sunward Phobe, Internal Bleeder. Not relevant. Kind of a bummer he doesn't have Nucleo Protonic Ray. It'd be nice to, as a just kind of letting that go. But Does have a scanner scope to get past stealth. Big thing is has short controlled burst and overcharge. To use this, you know, get that additional damage, blight himself, stress himself, do the big damage. He can also do the photonic ray here to de-stealth and debuff the first 2 rows. Mostly just going to be using these 2, though. And not long for this world. Going to stress himself out a lot. And then in the back, we got Duri, who is squeamish, not a big deal. Savage Slayer, which will be useful here in the Warrens. Tenacious doesn't really matter, and it's mostly just going to be cripple, you know, doing the quick shot here. Might switch over to do the bleed on Eye Thief, and can prevent the ambush. Not a great squad with the Crusader as the main healer. Just getting an unsteady bracer. I already sold a couple trinkets, but I'm like running low on stuff I feel like selling. So this is just going to extra a little bit of money. The real big saving here is to get the 3 grain sacks. I know I'm taking a suicide squad. I want to be able to take a full inventory back. But the 3 grain sacks will be worth those 3 inventory slots. And I'm really looking for cash. I'm not really looking for heirlooms unless I can make space for it. What I probably need to do is actually dip into the farmstead. That because that starts some cool events that will be useful to me. Getting some comet shards. I can trade those for heirlooms until I'm ready to actually start engaging with the farmstead. Still probably not worth going to the Crimson Court, though, because that is a money sink until I can make the Sanguine Vinters. Let's do it. So I found out this. You can just shift click, and you take a full stack of something. So that's pretty cool. I'm not taking torches. In the Warrens, I'm going to take 1 medicinal herb. I'm not going to take any of these things, obviously. I don't want to risk them. And I'm going to take the 2 keys we can afford for extra treasure. And let's get rid of that and take an extra key. So, yeah, we're destitute. 174 gold. So if we lost this, we would have lost, you know, it's going to seem like the end of the world. It's not. We can always just send out another suicide squad. I can always sell a trinket that I like more. So you can't really screw yourself over in Darkest Dungeon. But, you know, it can be rough. Let's do it. And this is going to be a chance to play with these 3 new classes a little bit more, maybe get an idea. I want to level up the wield to get some of my new classes up into the veteran level so I can start taking them on stuff. We got cool things in the future coming up. But for now, just a rough situation. Steal their food. Okay, so I now know the pile of meat is a high priority target. So let's... Good crit. Good start. He's got a bleed for 2 per round. He's got 8 left, so I need to do 6. Don't want to Eye Thief him. Go ahead and just start here. And you... What is Minefield going to do to you? 3 damage only, but activates the riposte. Kaboom. 2 to 7 is actually not bad. There, but we'll go ahead and light the fuse and then take the risk on the future hits. And a little torchlight is actually already useful. I actually probably want to give... so he'll die with the bleed. Okay. Give my Crusader Bulwark of Faith. Ooh, Rheumatism. Bulwark of Faith for torchlight, actually. Now, the word... Okay, Bergwet. Okay, you walking disease bag. I wanted to pair it to... Cannoneers just have really low disease resist? That's like basic. The rheumatism... Oh, really low... Oh, that's a bummer. The word... Oh, that's not great. I don't love it. I do love the Paracasualist, though. He's killing it. This guy is my friend. You are not my friend, swine wretch. The common cold? Are these like super disease swine? Oh, okay. Well, that's going to make him get more diseases. I don't love that. Alright, let's see if this works. Alright. Oh, it does send him back as well. That's going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, you get bacon. So these, I think they were like new critters. I think this works. Yeah.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of
Oh, I need to switch to a bulwark.
corruption.
Gonna want to be bulwarking basically every battle to give him, you know, kill the stress healer. Even though I might get some good resolve checks. You know, maybe it's good to be stressed out. Let's go ahead and activate
As the
the
fiend
riposte.
falls, a faint hope
He's in position
blossoms.
3, which is not great for riposte, but, you know. Ooh, almost. Good job, Falconer. And of course, you. Riposte, do it. Yeah.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I should probably have my distance people focus on distance. It's so weird that can't hit the back line. I keep thinking it can. Yes.
Injury.
Maybe the Cannoneer secret. Oh, that's a lot of stress. Has secret that has a really good riposto. Reposlios. Reposlios. Oh, I guess I should know that was not going to do very much damage. He doesn't have a rocket jump either, so he can't move himself up. Yeah, I think somebody else can probably kill him. Let's get rid of a little stress here. And get a little torchlight. Like, keeping torchlight down for treasure is really good. You also just die
Press this
a lot.
them no quarter.
So maybe I want to do maybe I want the treasure. I won't do bulwark because stun is really useful. The heal and the stress heal. He's my only healer. So, all right, scouts are going to be extremely useful. Since I'm going to be able to see so this is a battle room with a curio. It does not have the grain sack in it, so I don't need to go there.
Packs laden with loot.
If I remember right, the Ghostbuster is the good. The Falconer is good at it too. So what I'll do as far as keeping the torchlight up is just kind of keep inspiring cry going when I can, just to get those little small nuggets of torch time.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Okay, so no scout, which means I do have to try this hallway. These grain sacks can be and there's one. So good thing I tried it. I would have been, the chances were against this being here, but I would have been pretty upset if
Handsome reward.
and we're going to go ahead and backtrack and accept the stress rather than do the fight. I think that's going to be better in the long run, especially as it gets dark. Yes, I know you're very stressed. So 1 down. 2 more to go.
The dark
And it is dark.
much worse than mere
Now things are going to get tough.
and boogeymen.
Ooh! Who are you? The Swine Princess? Swine Scream. Big stress attack. Negative 10 protection. I've never seen a Swine Princess before. It's cool. She's not... I need to get rid of her to move resist. We can just hit her. I wonder why she's by herself.
Precision and power.
It's very interesting. Not almost no stun resistance. Let's do that. Can I just get the kill?
Their formation is broken.
Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to
Maintain the
get some free bacon from that. Got some money. So I want. Let's go ahead and eat the. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this. Interesting. It feels like that something was there that I didn't do right. It's okay. That's a book. And then there she is again. Along with an acid spitter. That's not acid. Oof. These are really made to hard counter protection. Oh, negative 20% damage for 4 rounds. Plus 15% damage. This is nasty. Look at those debuffs. Wowie zowie. Alright, well. Screwed a little boy here.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
And you, my friend, are not going to be very useful with all these debuffs. And you're marked. Well, since he's marked, let's activate the riposte. Riposte. Rapandule. Reprovador. Stun him? So many debuffs. Wowie zowie. Oh, and she's got a riposte now. Interesting. And it increases, it buffs her. Fascinating. Alright, gotta start working on this guy's stress. I would like to avoid a resolve check if I can. It might work out for me. It's unlikely to. So. Doing no damage because I didn't feel like waiting for the... Oh, it did the stun though. That's a very low chance of stunning and it worked. That's pretty rad. I want to kill her before a whole round went off. Die.
Well struck.
Ghostbuster is extremely powerful. Home Whistle's not useful to me. Could sell it, but I'm going to get more other things I can use for money before that. Alright. Let's continue.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most.
I don't know if I can actually, if this will work. Yeah, extra supplies. Okay. Cool. It's dark. Please no shambler. Okay. These slashers suck. The axe tosser I don't love, and the swine hooker I'm also not in favor of. These things really suck though. These things hurt. They have really big crit mods, so killing them is pretty useful. Excuse me. This guy's gonna be obnoxious as well, but don't focus the tank. Let's go for this guy first. We might even do an early camp to get the extra scout, which might get us out of here safer and quicker. You know? Like, camping at the end can potentially just be a thing that I do for, you know, what is it? No, it's not worth minefielding. I'm trying to, like, save stress. It's, like, very possible I'm not trying to save stress here. So maybe we'll do, like, an early camp. What does that buff these people with? Extra damage. Alright. Let's actually go ahead, and since we are going to do an early camp, let's do the overpower here. Give him the... oh, no blight, though. Did get the debuff. Alright. So additional damage here. There we go. You've only made her more powerful than she's ever been in her life. So escape harrier is not that useful. I switch modes. What is this escape? Fleeting escape. Damage. Negative accuracy and knockback. I feel like regular fleeting escape is probably fine. Clear stealth. Negative accuracy. Might stealth her. Did. Okay, that's cool. She's safe. There we go. Yes, squeal this. Okay. So let's camp.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow
It's early.
and insidious killer.
We can afford it. People can use the healing. People can use the stress healing. All right, gonna prevent the ambush. Oh, and I might actually fight the the bird people. Forgot about that. What do I want to use here? Polished cannon seems good. Sponge barrel seems really good. Accuracy. 10 to the engine seems good. Scientific explanation. Actually, maybe be a little useful. Let's sponge barrel for the accuracy and damage. And then let's 10 to the engine for the speed and damage. And that leaves me with nothing to spend one respite on, but that's okay. And let's see if we fight birds. No birds. Okay, yeah, there's a chance of birds. It's not a guaranteed bird. It's not like going to the zoo. I'll make good use of that torch. So I should have additional... Oh, I don't have additional scouting. That's a different different skill. All right, well, it's okay. Got the torchlight for a little safety.
Waiting to be spent.
And we're just going to keep pushing this as long as we can. As long as these people will survive and give us money. And the grain is just going to be exceedingly useful. Yeah.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
So next mission.
And purpose is made clear.
Activate those other mods. Gonna be able to take a expensive journey in terms of provision at the very least. Even if not an expensive journey in terms of preparation and training. I learned something new about the Ghostbusters today. Oh, hey, here we go. In the scene where Dana, her eggs are exploding all over the counter, she has a bag of Stay Puft marshmallows next to her. Ain't that cute?
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Yeah, I have no idea.
It must be carried home.
A weird thing about me. I mean, I don't know how weird it is. I think it's weird. I really like mushroom. Or, well, I do like mushrooms. But marshmallows is what I was going to say. Like, I can just sit down and eat a marshmallow. You know, like it's nothing. In addition, I like marshmallows a little al dente. So, like, a treat that I enjoy. Taking a marshmallow bag, opening that bag, and rather than eating marshmallows right away, leaving that bag with the corner open overnight. So the marshmallows get like a little like chew-some. Yeah, get a little bit of that classic marshmallow chew. You know, I'm not the that's definitely a thing I didn't just make up. I didn't just make it up. I love it. So yeah, in fact, I can go for some marshmallows right now. In fact, I don't have any though. In fact, I'm sad about that. And in fact, I might go to the grocery store, not tonight. Maybe tomorrow I might go to the grocery store, pick up some marshmallows. In fact. So, that's what I'm doing. How about you? Not to brag, I mean, you guys got marshmallows? Shit. Do you, kids, do you like marshmallows? I've heard that Oh, I thought I lit the fuse. Oh no, I did the riposte. That's why that did garbo damage. Kids, I heard that marshmallows are big. Kids are calling it mallow.
So too will resistance.
It's this brand new snack craze. It's sweeping the continental United States only. It's called mallow. All the kids are eating it, and all the adults are eating it. The kids call it mallow, and I call it that too. Alright, that's all I got on improving a a gross marshmallow man. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. You know, when the Suicide Squad ended up being pretty easy, you know, like largely clear out this dungeon, I think. Probably because I I did that early camp and got the torch up. It's probably why it's pretty easy. But you know, sometimes one of the fun things about Let's Playing this game is it's like very easy to find stuff to say. I should actually keep him in position 2 here, if I can, or 3, because he can do the overcharge. It's very useful because bad things happen. It's easy to talk about bad things happening, both in real life and in video games. It's a little easier than talking about good things happening. Ah, that's a brutal miss. Can only minefield this first person. Can I get the kill here? Yeah. Alright. Okay. I should have switched into bleed mode for that. That's okay. Well, the mark will help him. At least help his accuracy. No, he did resist everything. Looking at the classes that are coming up soon. Really should have switched the... I keep forgetting to switch the bleed for that, because he only has 1 hit point left. But Egon has my back. Egon, take the wheel. What do you folks think about that Jesus Take the Wheel movie? Isn't that weird? Doesn't it feel kind of stinky and desperate that they're making a Big Lebowski movie without the Coen brothers now?
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
I find that to be a very weird choice, personally. And I watched the trailer for it, and like it has a greasiness to it, I gotta say, and not just like the greasiness that the character has. All right, we will fight this battle. We will probably go to that curio. Not just the greasiness that the character has to it, because I understand he's supposed to be a little greasy. But like the greasiness that comes from aping one specific scene in the Big Lebowski. You know, that the dream sequence of the bowling. The trailer's all over that thing. He's got good like blight resistance all of a sudden, or am I just lucking out? Just lucking out, 20%. I'll definitely get rid of that pig pool. It's going to give our own restoration. But yeah, I just think it just kind of feels a little desperate to me in a way that I can't say I care for. I don't like things trying to appeal to me. I just noticed that his fuse is lit in his little animation, or was for a second there on his little animation. I don't like being catered to. I know that's something that comes through on the podcast, and a lot of people say that. It is certainly true of me. I get pretty frustrated being marketed or catered to. I don't think it's a good way to live. A good mode. And it feels cynical, and I just, I don't know. Something about being expected to care about some of the horse shit we're expected to care about that I just really struggle with considerably. Kaboom is so good when you set it up. Man, that's good. I mean, I don't know. Sure. Can't hit the little guy. This is intolerable. You're fine, brother. Tolan. I would really like to go back to the ruins with a Ghostbuster and get that big bonus damage against Ghost. The problem is I need to get a Ghostbuster up to champion level to go fight the last homunculus or whatever.
Success so clearly.
We're gonna still get some curios. I'm not gonna trade out the portraits. No, I'd rather have deeds than portraits, I guess. Just because of what I'm trying to... D's I need to use to update the blacksmith, and I would like to put the money into the blacksmith discount thing. Alright, so this should be it. And then we just go home. Well, I can guys go do this room up here with the battle. I don't have a holy water, but let's try it. Yeah, let's go do this curio battle. Because I need... Oh. I thought her trap was very good. I mean, it could have been, but... I like a little bit extra money, and these people are disposable to me. So... any treasure I get from that will be useful. And if I go up there, I can see if I need my shovel, so I can get rid of it. Or I actually see that I don't need my shovel, so I can get rid of that for anything I find. I'm not going to find anything in this pile of books. Fool me once. All right, and let's see what kind of fight we get here in the dark.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder,
Interesting.
glint of gold.
An assassin, or the hashish, and then the swine princess again. Okay. So you cannot hit any of this stuff. And he can scanner scope. I can de-stealth him. Look at that. You're no longer stealthed, and you can't dodge, and I can move you around, bro. So let's take out the hashish. Because if I remember right, this guy sucks. Fortunately, of course, he cannot hit. But I can do a stun. Which, of course, I cannot do. This will get the kill. There we go. Hell yeah. Not doing any hashish. You kids ever done hashish? The kids call it marshmallow. The kids like to grind up a marshmallow after leaving it up overnight and smoke it like hashish. ASMR hashish vibes. Let's do it. I don't actually know what hashish is. I assume it's a pot. Like, I don't know. Seems pot-like to me. I think it might have some hallucinogenic. Oh, killer. Just gonna be sad. Like, we might be able to get out of this with nobody dying. I got that bleed though. That's. I think it's like a human, like a weed. You know. I'm not gonna heal her just yet, because unless she gets hit again, and she's gonna stealth her way back if she gets her turn, which I thought she would get pretty quick. That's still okay though. The bleed might put her on death's door, but alright. Definitely desperate times. Actually got landed the blight on them, that's okay. There we go. But yeah, my understanding of hashish is it's like a pot hallucinogen hybrid mixed with like spiritualism. Now, somebody can tell me if this is correct. I don't know. Okay, so now she's at death's door. She can no longer retreat and go into stealth. Oh, short resolve test. Selfish. Oh, look at her holding her bird. Aw. Poor baby. Oh, let's not do this. She's got a riposte. I should have definitely, actually, now that I realize I should have healed, because if she goes first next time, that could actually fuck me up. I'll do that. Maybe make her a little less likely to get hit. You can't heal. And you cannot do very much at all. This does move him back, though. Looks cool, though. Oh. You dits. Alright, you have... Let the fuse end it. There we go. Alright, so she lives. Big payday.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
These are worth 200 gold. Let's take them. I don't think I can get anything from the shrine. Oh yeah, if I put holy water on it, good things happen. Alright, well, let's go.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit.
Good payday?
The town may eat,
12,000,
the swine will not.
16,000, and a free provision next time. I think that's worth it. That's going to at least finance the next mission. Not great heirlooms there. Let's just see what these are for fun. Nothing worthwhile. And we won't get any new people in the stagecoach because I forgot to activate those mods yet. But we do got bumper crop.
From those few surrounding farms as
That's great.
touched by the spreading
Let's
calamity.
ceremonially let these people go. Goodbye.
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
Goodbye. Bustin' makes you feel
Another
good.
soul battered and broken, cast aside
Caw-caw.
like a spent torch.
Yeah, and look, you can see the little American Gothic people down here in the middle next to the exclamation point, letting me know that I have that stuff going on. So yeah, no antiquarian. Blue lantern, damage reflection, additional heal. Oh, interesting. It's a cool trinket. Yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate you. Nobody was MVP. I mean, I guess the Ghostbuster would have been MVP if I would have, but everyone gets the MVP award of being able to go live with their uncle in Scottsdale, as opposed to continuing to fight Eldritch threats. So good for them. Next time, we'll be able to do an actual mission. I'm hoping for something cool, either a great trinket to tempt me, or just having enough money to start leveling up the Weald, or maybe a cool thing in the Sunset Isles. I don't know. We'll see you next time, and that is when we will all find out together. Bye!